Good morning, Carlsbad. To start off the show, we have a story on a sportscaster for the Padres. Here's Nate with the story.
Great, congratulations. We appreciate you joining us. Game-winning RBI, very nice.
He says, hey, why don't you come on into the booth for an inning? And I thought about it. I said, shoot, why not? Let's give it a try. And I ended up staying in there for 3 innings, had a great time. But that was when the seed was sort of planted that, hey, that might be something that would be fun to do.
Bob Scanlon is a former professional baseball player who has become a sportscaster for the Padres.
So I was a professional pitcher for 20 years. So I pitched in the minor leagues for 7 years, and I got a chance to pitch in the big leagues for 9 years. That was my schooling, so to speak. A lot of people go to communication schools, but I relied a lot on my experiences as a player, which opened the doors for me.
Just like every athlete has their favorite aspect of the game, Bob has his favorite aspect in sportscasting as well.
I get to share my passion for the game with others and hopefully teach some things and get them inspired about this sport as much as I am. And one of the fun things in the broadcast is not only sharing information, but trying to make it fun and interesting for people.
People may think that playing professional baseball and then transitioning into covering it may be easy, but in reality, there are lessons to be learned.
I had to back off. I had to learn that my job was to try to set up this player to allow him to tell his story. So I think that was one of the biggest transitions.
Everybody has stories to tell, and Bob has some advice for telling them from the lens of a sportscaster.
Don't leave any doubts on the table. Don't have any regrets. Is it challenging? Yes. Is it for everybody? No. Are there going to be a lot of road bumps along the way? Absolutely. But I'll say this, it was worth it.
Reporting for CHS TV on opening day, I'm Nate Nicholson.
CF student leaderships are now open. Make sure to check out School Loop for a link to apply to the GREAT program. Deadline is June 1st, 2021.
Seniors, if you're attending college next year as a science or math major, please consider applying for the Laurie Peacock Memorial Scholarship. Deadline is April 30th. Interested in the career in the military? Virtual military visits will be taking place April 26th to 30th every day at 2 p.m. See School Loop for more details.
Summer school sessions at Carlsbad are now available for pre-registration. Make sure to check School Loop for more. Now we have Tommy live with ASB giving us a look at Lola's fundraiser. Tommy?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live with Eli and Robbie. They are part of ASB, and they're going to tell us a little bit about this Lola's fundraiser. So first off, Eli, just talk a little bit about the fundraiser.
Yeah, so Lola's today, all day long. Just head down to Lola's and buy a burrito, buy whatever you want, and all the money's or portion of the money is going back to CHS ASB and great cause and great food.
Sounds like some fun. And Robbie, why should people come out and support this fundraiser?
Yeah, I mean, it's just another great reason to go and eat at Lola's, but now you get to support Carlsbad ASB as well. So come out all day and just get some good food.
Awesome. And when and where should people go to support?
So Lola's down the village, 9 to 6. Make sure to mention that you're from Carlsbad so we do get a portion back.
Awesome. Sounds like a great deal, Carlsbad. Be sure to come out, get some good food, support the school. Thank you guys for coming on. I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Tommy. Senior graduation speech auditions information can be found on School Loop. Deadline is May 10th. All sports played in the new gym and field will be live streamed. Link can be found on chstv.com.
First year forward MiraCosta presentations for graduating seniors are taking place on April 21st to 28th. See School Loop for the link to register. Now we have Nate live with Best Buddies. Nate?
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm here with Caden Barnes from the Best Buddies Club. So, Caden, what is Best Buddies?
Best Buddies is a really cool club where students can come out and just interact with, play games, and just hang out with special needs kids at lunch, and just it's a really fun time.
All right, that sounds really cool. So, Caden, how has the club changed during the pandemic?
During the pandemic, you know, we've had to cut down on a lot of the in-person stuff. So, like when school was online, we had to do like the online meetings through Google Meet. We were just playing a lot of like online games like Kahoots and stuff. But now that we're back in person, we've been able to move back to our in-person meetings and just been a lot more fun just being able to be there with them.
All right, that sounds really cool. So where and when could you go to support the club or even join the club?
So we're always welcoming anybody that wants to come over. You know, like we've been having a little less people show up just because it's like COVID, but slowly we're getting more people come in. So if you want to come out, you can come to room 4002. It's every Wednesday, so there's going to be once a day at 1:30. So just come out and support. It's a really fun time.
All right, sounds good. So make sure you guys come out, support, maybe even join the club, and now I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Nate. Now we have Ben live on the Magic Window talking about the ISS. Ben?
Good morning, Carlsbad. My name is Ben Hannon, standing here live on the Magic Window to discuss some recent space news and trips to the International Space Station. So recently, on April 7th, earlier this month, the Russian Soyuz MS-18 craft took 3 new astronauts up to the space station, where there's a total of 10 astronauts. And then shortly thereafter, the MS-17 craft took 3 astronauts back home and returned them safe and sound. On Thursday, SpaceX and NASA worked together to send the Crew 2 capsule up to the space station with 4 new astronauts, 3 of which are NASA. Leaving at 2:49 a.m., they docked about 23 hours later, coming into the International Space Station at approximately 17,000 miles per hour. Now, there's another recovery mission coming up on May 1st, so if you're interested in any of these events, Carlsbad, you can turn in there, where 4 astronauts will be coming back from the space station, and hopefully we'll see them splash down safe and sound into the water. Now, if you're interested in that, make sure to tune in May 1st again, and I'll send it back to Adam at the desk.
Would you like to join the Rob Machado Foundation for Environmental Youth Council? See School Loop for the link to the flyer.
The USD School Board representative for the 2021 to 2020 school year are now being accepted. All interested juniors can see School Loop to apply. Make sure to check School Loop for a flyer to sign up for an overview of local community colleges in San Diego.
Recently, there has been some trouble with some cars turning left on Monroe and Chestnut. If you have had this issue, here's Jacob to report a little more on this story, live via DeGiro.
I'm out here on the intersection of Monroe and Chestnut to talk to you guys a little bit about the sign behind me. No left turns 2 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now normally this is a sign people would take seriously since school's going on at that time, but recently people have been taking these left turns for granted. They've been actually pulled over, and even a teacher has been pulled over. Now we're not fully sure if they're completely enforcing it, but all I'm saying is be careful out there, CHS. This left turn could definitely cost you some money. Now I'm going to send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Jacob. Hopefully that can clear up any issues regarding left turns. So, Adam, how did your first time anchoring go?
I think it went really well, a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think you did really great. Carlsbad, make sure to tune in tomorrow for another great show. Bye.
Thanks for watching our live broadcast today. Remember, you can follow us on our social media or watch any of our replays on chstv.com. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.